Hi, good people. I hope that you are keeping well and that you're taking care of yourself and the people around you. So today on my mind is children in the light of COVID-19. I have just been wondering recently where children are in all this COVID-19 melee, because clearly COVID-19 has come with a lot of challenges. Caregivers, parents, and guardians are grappling with joblessness, with business closures, with a lot of economic strain, and the little time they have is spent with trying to put food on the table for their children. And so less and less time is spent with children. And children are living in the community that is flooded with all this information and misinformation, myths, and information overload about COVID-19. You see, I am a proponent of trauma-informed care, and I can't help but wonder how children are going through this period of time. The emotions that they're experiencing. What concerns do they have? What kind of information about COVID-19 do they have? And how are they processing it depending on their age? Because remember, children observe what is happening there. They pick the emotions from their parents, the emotions of anger, probably the emotions of worry, the emotions of stress, the emotions of anxiety. And this affects them as children. And so how do they process all this? I work with some 22 children from vulnerable communities, and I know they struggle with the basic needs. And right now, I know it's even worse. And I can't help but wonder how is the situation for them with the economic strain and with all the emotions that come with the COVID-19 situation. I cannot begin to imagine how difficult it is for them. And so today, I wanted us to look at how can we best support our children in the situation and with the time that we have, given the circumstances. So we'll get into the world of children for a while and be able to see how we can support them. And we'll do this by answering 3 questions. And the first question is, how well equipped are our children with COVID-19 information? Question number 2 is, what kind of emotions are they experiencing? And question number 3 is, how can we best support them through their emotions and through the situation? And so let's dive right into question number 1. How well equipped are our children with COVID-19 information? In this respect, it is our responsibility as parents to be able to provide the correct information. Note that there is a lot of information out there. There is a lot of misleading information about COVID-19. And because children live in the country, in the community where all this is happening, they pick that information. And so the beginning point for us would be to ask, what information do they have? What do they know about COVID-19? Is it correct information? Well and good. Is it information that is misleading? Then we have a responsibility to correct this information. So we can only be able to provide correct information if we know what they already know about COVID-19, so that we support them from a point of knowledge and a point of information and support them in an age-appropriate manner. Let's get to question number 2. What emotions are they experiencing? Remember, with the information about death, about people in ventilators, about, all this that's happening around COVID-19, they definitely are experiencing certain emotions. There is fear. And so, how do we get to know what emotions they experience? We can only do that if we create an environment for them to share what they feel. What are their concerns? What are they worried about? What do they fear? Because remember, children live in a community. They live in families. They have friends. They have brothers and sisters. They have parents. They have grandparents. They have cousins. And they're probably worried. With all this that is going around, it probably could be me next, or maybe my cousin, or maybe my mom, or whoever. And so we need to be able to know what emotions they experience to be able to support them. And we can only do that if there is an avenue for them to talk about their feelings. Question number 3 is, how can we support them? Having understood the emotions that they have, what their fears are, we have a responsibility to validate and acknowledge what they feel, because it is an unusual situation that we are in. And so it's important to let them know that it's absolutely normal to feel what they feel, because the situation is not normal. It's also good for them to know that you're doing everything that you can to be able to support them. Let them also know what is happening in the country to keep everyone safe. And so for them to feel safe, they also need to feel calmness from us, because clearly we are also stressed. There's anxiety, there's worry with having to meet the basic needs in the family. All this is causing a lot of anxiety and stress, and children can pick this. Therefore, it's good for us to be able to be calm and reassuring so that children feel that they are safe. I know it's not easy in the current situation, in the circumstances, but I hope that we can try and apply these tips to be able to support our children and also to be able to navigate the situation together in a positive way. I thank you for tuning in, and please keep watching, because next I will be sharing about adverse childhood experiences in the light of COVID-19. Have a good time. Bye-bye. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and let's get the conversation going through the comment section. For more videos, please turn on the notification button. Bye-bye.